Due to technical difficulties, we are finally back.
Yeah, we're out of order. So
No,
yeah,
you're out of order.
let's switch to my screen. All right, and we are going to meter ball 1. Okay, that. Yep. All right. So all that's all well and good. We have a power meter. We're gonna call you power meter bar, and we're gonna make. Oh well, we're gonna give you a sprite, and it's gonna be this one. Yeah, bar. Yeah, words and things. Then we're gonna go to obj power meter ball, and we're gonna make a power meter ball. All right, so basically, when it's colliding with power meter bar, I want it to run this bit of code. I want the y to minus equal 1, so it's constantly gonna go up.
Right. Now once it reaches that peak, then it goes back down.
Right. So what it should do at this point, if we add in the objects, is it should, as long as they're meeting, it should just keep traveling up until it gets to the top, and then it should stop.
Right. So should we add a collide?
Well, what I want it to do, yeah, there it goes. Whee!
It's an elevator.
So as soon as it gets to the top, alright, so once it gets to the top, we want it to go back down. So
now like when it reaches the top, like when it reaches the top, like so when one of the edges reaches the other edge.
Right. Well, yeah. Pretty much. If y is less than obj power meter, I could have named these a lot shorter. Bar dot y
PMB.
then then I want y to add, and we'll speed it up a little bit so it goes a little faster.
All right.
Then we want to get rid of this, and put, because it's going to go back down eventually, and we'll put minus if it is greater than, and if it is, okay, yeah. Let's try that? Question mark? Let's see.
Up and away. Halfway.
Oh yeah, because it equals to it now. Let's see if that'll confuse the hell out of it.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. My life is a lie.
No, back in there again. Huh.
It's because it equals to it and it doesn't know what to do because both of them are telling them to go up and down. So it's going up and down at the same time. So how do we fix that issue? How do we fix that issue? Wait. I got it. Instead of being in the
change
center,
the
be at the top. So if it's less than, meaning it's on the top,
right,
it'll go down. If it's greater than, right? Should work. Words and things. Oh, they're not going to be connected though because I changed the origin point. Oh, they are.
So then
now it's equal to it.
So then now we can actually change the center point of the other one to the top as well.
Right. So if it's less than or equal to, I want it to +5. But it's going to go down 1 and then say, hey, I'm greater than again. And then it's not going to move.
Right.
Okay, what were you saying?
I was saying, like, we need to change, first of all, we need to change the center point of
we could use speed and direction. That would change this whole.
It would.
Okay, hold on.
Also.
My God! Sorry about that, folks.
This is what happened with programming.
Yeah. I use my number pad way too much. So let's try this again. All right. So if y is greater than y, then we want the speed to equal to 5, and the direction to equal to, what is it? 0 then 180, right? We want it to equal to 180. Yes. And then we want the speed to still equal to 5, but we want the direction to change to 0, I think. Let's see if that'll work. That hot piece of mess. Nope, wrong way. So it would be 270 then, I believe. And if that's 270, then this has to be 90. Good. Because it goes back up. If it is less than... okay, hold on. It's 300, yes? If it's y plus 300, so now it's going to gauge like, okay, I got to go down 300 before this condition's met, and that is at the bottom of the meter. Oops.
Or not do anything at all.
Or I broke it. Plus 300 if it is less than or equal to. Well, let's just do less than. It's really equal to. Nope. Still nothing. Doesn't want to move. Alright, so it's greater than plus 300. That won't work. Huh. So let's see here. Want to go up till it reaches a certain point. Go down till it reaches a certain point. Bop, bop. Because it'll work now, because it's not within 300. So, should go play at the bottom.
Could we use a while loop?
Basically what it's doing right now.
Or like a jump, maybe? If this program language uses jump.
What if we changed the speed? What if we like change it to 10? Because then it wouldn't be as fast going down, because it would be 5 plus 5.
Right.
So it would be applying 10 force to 5. And now it's just jumping even back even more. Because it's still less than. So less than.
So how about this? So this action is pretty much already in a while loop anyways.
Right.
So then what if we, instead of saying if that, let's see, if we do an else if and then an else, go all the way back down to like just change direction or negative or something.
So even if it's not those two conditions, it still should go 90. But I didn't set the speed, so it's probably not going to. Speed equals to 5. Whee! Alright.
Oh god, it's Roller Coaster Tycoon all over again! Still like the first one where you can still kill people. I was a morbid kid.
Good lord, dang! So
we still have it going up. Would we reverse it then? Once it reaches that point?
You know what we could do? Make two other objects. So when it hits it, it changes direction, and it just looks like it's going on the line.
Yeah, that would work too. I mean, the only thing is, I mean, if we're not looking for optimization or anything,
yeah,
so
that would.
As long as it works, it works.
How about this? How about this? Okay, anytime anytime the ball's going up, it's adding 1 to a variable that we set.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets to 100, or, the top of the bar,
mm-hmm.
it'll start minusing until it gets
so
to 0.
flip the signs.
Right.
Bool. Would a bool statement work?
A bool statement might work.
So just
yes. Yes. All right. Let's add a ball event create, write some code, and we'll make a statement saying top equals false. So when it's created, it makes a variable called top, and it's equal to false.
Mm-hmm.
When it goes to the top of y, it'll say top equals true. Then
it'll go back down.
If top equals true, then it'll do all that crap we want it to. Alright, so else it will equal to this crap. Now, if x is blah, 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 then top equals false again, and then it'll go back up.
Yeah, we'll just loop.
Here we go, switches!
Damn it!
Well.
My planet needs me.
Whee! Whee! See ya, everybody! So, go down, right? Else it would go.
Did you have that equals? Didn't you have that if y is less than or equal to?
Oh yeah, less than or equal to.
Yeah.
Well, it was less than. I mean, it kept going up. Let's see. See if that'll make a difference.
No, that doesn't make a difference.
Alright, so I did create top equals false. Oh, you know what? Let's take this another way here. Okay, we'll delete that, and we'll add an event. We'll make it a step event, so it's constantly tracking it, not just when it's touching. And we'll see if that works. Because we could just move them where they're, together.
Right.
Nope. Still didn't work. If y is less than or equal to, y, then top equals true. If top equals true...
Because you're still going up in that same direction if it's true. So then you need to change direction down to going down.
That's what this should be doing. Actually, why is it even going up in the first place? We haven't told it to unless this if state... Let's delete this and see what it does. Because it shouldn't move at all now. Because it's got no means to. We didn't tell it to do it. Yes. Okay, so it's that else statement. So let's make it another if.
Because we still need to make it have a direction, though, and a speed.
Right, so if it equals to false, which it will, then it'll do that. But if it's true, it'll give a 5 and go down. Yeah! Woo! We got ourselves a little aiming bar! Whoosha! Have you tried setting it to Wombo? Damn it, we should have set it to Wombo.
Oh my god, that's actually my brother. What's up, Drew?
I Wombo, he Wombos, she, we Wombo.
Wombology?
For the study of Wombo, it's first grade, SpongeBob! Alright, so let's make that -1 so it actually is above the bar because I'm a stickler for aesthetics. Alright, so we got a bar that goes up. Now, we're going to do I'm assuming we're going to do the power bar the same way, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, so let's make 2 other objects. OBJ. You know what? I'm going to exit out of that. Oh, no, I don't want to save it. I actually want to delete it. Delete. Be gone. And I want to duplicate. And it's going to be called OBJ Power Bar. Oh, well. shoot. I guess it'll be angle meter. Okay, this will be the angle meter. And we'll delete you. So I can do it. Go. Alright, and then we need to duplicate this. Duplicate. OBJ. Angle. Meter. Ball. And in the step event, we're obviously going to need to change the code from the power meter to the angle meter. Oh, I should probably name that bar. Keep everything consistent. I'm terrible at this. Alright. Bar. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so angle meter bar. Okay, and check, check, and we'll go ahead and throw just for S and G's inside the room. We're gonna
Sprite and the
angle meter bar and the angle ball. And just for S and G's, we're gonna manipulate the speed a little bit on this. So we're gonna put speed random dot 10. So it's gonna go like this.
right. Yeah, there we go.
It's gonna be quite the sumbitch. All right.
So it's gonna act like the cat's trying to fight you. Like no.
It's gonna constantly pick a number 1 through 10 and it's just gonna adjust the fucking speed.
Yeah, there we go.
Sluggish.
It's still. I mean, you can still see it. Like.
I mean, you can do like you know, set a speed out of random and then just say it to do speed. But for now, it'll work. We'll make these. We'll go ahead and duplicate these and change the color of them just so we can tell the difference between the two. So angle meter ball. Edit sprite. And we're gonna add an animation because I like doing that. And we're gonna change it to. We're gonna make it change to green with like 20 frames. So now.
So as it's rising, it automatically changes color.
Right. It's actually just gonna flip through an animation really quick. But we're gonna have to eventually change it. Well, it's not much of an animation, is it?
Seizure.
Let's delete all these craps. And animation, fade to color, and we'll fade it to blue, and we'll do it in 20 frames. Then we'll add a reverse to it. Animation, add reverse. So then it should do this.
Nice.
It probably won't do it in sync like we want it to.
Right.
But I can actually time it so it would do that. That random thing's just sticking to it. Okay, so we have these. Now we want the position of the ball for the angle to be where the cannon's pointing to.
So pretty much, we would have to get the value at which the actual ball itself is at.
Right.
So with the angle one, the higher it is, the higher degree. So 90 being the top, 0 being at the bottom. Or if we want to be really, really, we can actually, instead of having it at 0, we can have it just at like, well,
with
yeah,
with Game Maker, makes it real easy. We don't have to do all the math, from what I remember. It would be image. I can spell image angle equals to the OBJ angle meter ball dot y. What's up? Ooh, I got a text massage. right, so let's...
Unlockable characters. Eventually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You gotta have those. That's the whole point of these games, is to get all the cool stuff. Object. Let's throw the cannon in there and see if it actually worked. So basically what it is, I told it the image angle to follow the Y coordinate.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So if it'll work, it should... It's a little backwards. It's in reverse. So let's do the
negative.
I think it's sign is what will flip it. Maybe, because reading the sign either positive or negative, so it might not do anything at all. I might be using this wrong. I'm using it wrong.
Because it doesn't even would the sign itself be in parentheses?
Yeah, that's how the coding works. It's sign, and then anything inside is what it's supposed to track. But we want to track the exact, so negative.
We shall see.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's kind of do it.
Yeah. I mean, we just need to have
to make it stop at 0 and 90,
or we can have it to where have that closer, like to where like it's level with the how it starts, and then
image angle.
I mean, or we could just make this the most difficult canon game and just have it like that.
Make it, oh, you gotta go straight.
Negative.
Let me see if I add 90 degrees. What does that do? Making a little progress. Let's do minus
45.
45. So it should go minus 45. It'll push it back.
Right.
So it should go like this. Okay.
No, it still looks like it actually does a full circle.
What about just for the shits and giggles 180? Because it looks like it's doing a full 180. So
right.
Minus 180. Okay.
It's not doing a full 180, but it still looks like it's
if
angle is
image angle is greater than or equal to 90 degrees, then we want the image angle to equal 90 degrees. So then it won't move.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if that'll work. It probably won't be 90 degrees because on this side it'd probably be 180, maybe. Okay, so it's not really working. Actually, 90 degrees is up and down. Yes. I want 180 because it goes like 270, 90, 0, 180. I think.
So it's pretty much flipped.
Yeah, it's weird how they do it, but it still didn't do anything.
It's better than when we started, though.
It looks the same to me. I mean, look at it. It's still going all the way around.
Right.
If image angle is greater than 180. Oop, not 80.
Not, yeah. Then it would definitely do a full circle.
So when it goes up, it should stop. But it doesn't.
Because it's still only following the
right.
The actual image. So if anything, we just need to change the actual bar.
Let's see if that'll work. What is that? Is that a basket or something?
I do not know these emoticons.
These confuse me. So let's get rid of that because obviously that's not working. Oop, shouldn't use an else. There's no F. So let's see what we start off with first. It's following. So what if? Image angle. Okay, let's say minus image angle equals to image angle minus 5, right? Mm-hmm. So if the image angle is greater than 270, greater than or equal to 270, which should be the top, boop, then we want it to go back down. Well, we want it to add the so it's started like this. It'll keep going up until it equals to that, and then we want it to go back down. Probably gonna have to do another switch.
Hey, I mean,
it's been working.
Yeah.
So image angle equals to image angle. You probably don't have to do this image angle equals image angle plus or minus or something.
Right.
But I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, so it went all the way around. And then it stopped. So we want it to be 90 then?
That's right, because it stops. It will stop at whatever angle it's at. So
right. So 270 must be the bottom. 90 must be the top.
Right.
So.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so we want it to be.
So when it reaches 90 degrees, then subtract image angle. Or plus image angle, actually, right?
We're going to have to add another switch, like we did with the other ones. And at 90? Question mark. I wish I could add those, because that would be funny. False.
Oh, so that's actually all we have to...
Right. So
God, this is so much more easier than C++.
Right, so having to instantiate everything and all that stuff.
When angle equals 90.
At 90 equals true. Well, hold on. If it's there, then at 90 equals true. If at 90 equals true, then we want it to
go back down.
We want it to be -5.
And then change it back to being false.
Right. Well, not necessarily. Well, no.
Or we'll
automatically stay true until we hit the bottom, and then it'll change false.
Right.
So if
at 270.
Right. Probably won't be.
Or would it be 270, or would it be?
It would probably be 180.
Negative 90.
It would be 180. It would go like this. So it would be like at a 45.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm thinking.
That's right, because we're not going straight back down. We're trying to keep it at the.
Right. So
then would the angle be at 0?
At 90. Oh, damn it! I keep pressing the stupid number pad. Sorry, folks. I suck. At 90 equals to false. And then see that there, and then copy that because I don't like to type and I'm lazy. And we'll just change that to a positive. Alright, so if it equals to false, so now it should just go bloop, 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 bloop. Whoa. What'd it do? Okay.
Now walk away.
It said, nope, we're not going to work for you. Alright, so, gotta get rid of that. It's going to constantly push it.
Yeah. And
bloop. Oh, it can't find 180.
Where is it? Okay, so yeah, so it should be negative 90 then. Or should be negative, it should be 0.
Let's try 0. Oh, I put greater than or equal to. Should be less. Should be less.
Nope.
I mean, it is greater than or equal to 0. It's still at 90.
Yeah.
So, less than or equal to 180. Because it's never going to be completely greater than 180 if you're going down.
Right. Nope.
What happened?
Seriously, try 0.
0? Okay. Let's see if it'll work. You're awesome! Go Dale!
That's like the one thing I remember about trigonometry, or the angle points.
Okay, so how do
Both
we get
radians
it?
and degrees.
We got it to stop where we wanted to. Now we still need it to follow this.
Right.
So we need to add the
Like I
image
said,
angle
so what we can do still is have it to where
equals to...
that the meter actually corresponds to the angle at which it is. So 0 being the bottom and 90 being the top.
Okay. How do we do that?
We could use fractions.
Fuck that. If you want to work out the math, I'll plug it in for you, buddy. I'm going to try following OBJ angle meter ball dot y on the negative aspect. And then when it's the other side, it's going to be the positive aspect. And we're going to see if that completely screws it up.
Back to square one.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what in the world? If it's past, if the image angle is passing. If it's true, then it's following that.
So here's the math. So 0, it's 0 out of 90. So if this equals 0, then the degree is 0. If it gets to 90, if it equals 1, then the degree equals 1.
Okay.
Halfway would be 0.5, which would be 45 over 90. And then I just gotta think of like a way to have it in between. So no matter what, 90 is gonna be at the bottom.
So if alright, so if I still don't know how we can incorporate that. So if it's 0, it would be like it's tripping the switch, right?
Right. In fact, actually, I got an idea. Okay. So
whoops.
Let's see. So if we get the actual... Okay, so this is the fraction. So we multiply that actually by 90, and we get the degree. Ha 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 ha. So fraction times 90 is the angle. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So on this meter,
yep,
we figure out, okay, so it goes from, we'll say it goes from 1 to 0.
Okay.
When it gets wherever it is,
right,
you get some kind of number where that is divided by 5, and then the fraction from that, so 5 being the fraction value times 90 will give us the angle.
All right, so how do we incorporate that with another object? We're tracking the object's y-axis curve. So we would have to do blah, blah, blah. Okay, it would be 0. Then halfway would be 45.
Mm-hmm.
So 45. So it would be, if it's that work?
We try that.
And if it's positive, then we would do, if it's false, that would mean it's at the bottom, so it would be
0. No, we can't divide by 0 though.
Yeah. Let's see if that'll work though. See if it'll just go down. Huh. It's actually kind of working. Divided by
90.
90? Let's do it.